The average life expectancy is around the age 75. And if somebody has gut issues, the life expectancy goes down because you're just flushing all of our nutrients down the toilet. Look, I'm not trying to, look, I am and I am not at the same time trying to scare you. We need motivation to push us to get better. I know a doctor or somebody told you you can't get better. You can. I have seen many people get better. But you have to act. You have to act now. I know there's a ton of distractions. There's Netflix and video games. But your life is passing you by. There's a big old world out there ready for you to experience, and you don't have much time. We don't. Most of you are watching me are probably in your 20s or 30s. And so if you're in your 20s, you have 650 months left of life. And half of that is spent sleeping, and another big chunk of that is spent working. So you have 300 if you count for 350 if you count for sleeping. And then working, I mean, you got like 150 months of free time left in your 20s. In your 30s, that's 550. You factor in sleeping, that's 275. You factor in work and doing stuff you don't want to do, we're at, 200, 100 hour, like months of free time left. And God's created this wonderful world for us that's, filled with chronic disease. I don't know what's on the other side of this realm. I'm a little skeptical of how wonderful heaven's going to be. Uh, Disease is, guys, it is awful, but you can fix it. It is fixable. I've seen many people do that, and you do it by addressing the root cause, which is a traumatic event. Put your gut into overdrive. And I know you go, oh, well, why do all these people have traumatic events and they don't have diseases? I didn't say traumatic events cause disease. They do when you subconsciously experience them as a conflict shock, which we don't have control over. All chronic disease starts shortly after or around a traumatic event that puts an organ into overdrive. We need to find and come to peace with that event, and I help for free. If you have not done so already, watch my free webinar. It goes over everything that I did to get better, and many people have used just my free webinar. You don't have to buy anything. I know you're about to go spend an hour playing video games and watching cat videos on YouTube. You don't have much time left on this earth. Use it wisely. Get better so that you can enjoy this time we have left. Netflix will still be there. Spend an hour watching my webinar. And bare minimum, you'll get 10, 25, 35% better watching it. Because it will actually show you the root cause. Better yet, it will, you're following this compass that says, oh, go down the holistic nut job road, even though everybody who's doing this holistic stuff is sick and they're not getting better. Meanwhile, all my friends and family are continuing to eat junk food and they're fine. I'm turning your compass in the right, at least so you can start getting in the right direction, and you will eventually get there. Where if you keep going down the holistic nut job path or the modern medicine path, you will, it is blind luck you will get better. But if you are getting served holistic videos and gut health videos and stuff like that, you're haunted by by the conflict shock, the traumatic event. It's set in, and a lot of people can they subconsciously get over it, and it doesn't continue to put their gut in and out of overdrive. But people who get entrenched in the holistic community, like, they need to do some conscious rewiring up here. And I show you the basics of that in my free webinar. I don't have enough, there's just not enough time to show you this in a short TikTok video.